Amina Ghoshal, PhD scholar of IIST Shibpur. I congratulate the organizers for giving me a chance to speak here. Good morning. This is an acknowledgement, Jadavpur University. These all people have helped me. Kerala Minerals and Metals, Ultratech, Star Cement, Ambuja, Chryso for admixtures, Nanoshell company for supplying the nanomaterials. Now, this is why construction industry faces certain obstacles to the penetration of new materials and technologies. We are finding India is 10 years or 15 years lagging in utilizing the advancement in concrete technology. This we are seeing. And as the days goes, this 15 years is more increasing to 20 years, 25 years. Construction works are, this is a conclusion of this paper. Works are long-term processes involving high investments accompanied by unavoidable risks inherent to research. So construction companies tend to be reluctant to use advanced materials that are not specifically listed in the official construction codes. I think we need to deal with this introduction. Till 1930, additives were frowned or scorned upon, though many recommended it. Admixtures developed in Japan, Germany, 1970. In India, in 1985, we introduced admixtures. See the time lag. The most significant trend of development, now this is a paper of Dr. Anjan Chatterjee. OPC was there, now then came blended cement like PPC, PSC, PLC, then came composite cements, now we are in this position. And nano cement is not far behind as stressed by some previous authors. Scopus publications, see the, it's not legible, but it's increasing. The nanomaterial, nanotechnology and cement part in the Scopus is increasing. Size decreases, mechanical properties and durability increases for nanomaterial properties. The ultra small has the potential to make enormous changes. How? These nanomaterials at the nanoscale level brings different laws of physics. There is quantum laws of physics into play, not the Newtonian physics. This is concept of cement structure, classical cement structure, aggregates, transition zone, and this cement paste. So at the nano level, nanomaterials helps in welcoming, pore filling, nucleation effects. This is a crack bridging mechanism. So we get for nano-engineered concrete, we get high strength, more high strength than the. These are literature review of the high performance concrete compared to the conventional concrete. I have used this nanosilica from BCAMS. These are 50 to 40 nanometer particle size. This is basically this pH. I have used also carbon nanotubes from Nanoshell company, 25 to 45 nanometer length and diameter 20 to 40 nanometer. These are all the go into details. Nano titanium from Kerala Minerals and Mines, 30 to 40 nanometer particle size. Now the physical mineralogical morphological study. This sir spoke in the morning. I have the XRD part. The powdered nanosilica or nanotitanium dioxide or carbon nanotube. Nanosilica I have got in colloidal form. I have used oven to make it in powder. From YouTube only. The diffraction XRD for nanosilica, this one, nanotitanium dioxide and this carbon nanotube, this is a diffraction pattern I am getting. The mortar preparation of mechanical testing, cement one part, I have used sand 3 part as per IS codes, plus water as per IS codes, and nanomaterials at this time I have added. It cannot be dissolved in water, so I have added in different fashion. I am going to show you that. We prepared the mortar, we cured it, and we then tested it in the lab. Now, how nanomaterials work? Nanomaterials are like jute-like fibers entangled, cannot be dispersed due to the van der Waals force. But this is not for nanosilica. This I have got as a colloidal liquid form. we are adding PC 4th generation admixture to get activity and for nucleation. These are PC. We used external ultrasonicator to get this result. Now this is a video showing how CNT does not dissolve in water. People get problem here. They think adding CNT in cement will give you strength, or adding titanium dioxide in cement, or adding nanosilica in powder form, but this is a great problem. So we have used ultrasonication for 30 minutes in an external ultrasonicator of our IIST lab, 250 watt piezo U-sonic ultrasonic cleaner. This helps in breaking the bonds by ultrasonic energy, external, not internal. See how it dissolves. This video is available in YouTube. I've got it from there. But it really helps in getting things done actually. In learning process actually. What do you say? Learning and application. Should we? I think, yeah. Mechanical testing of cement mortar samples. I've tested lab pictures, check results. Now optimization of nanomaterials. What is the dosage, exact dosage of nanomaterials which give you strength at our IS codes as per 28 days? This is my control sample. This is my nanosilica addition. This is my carbon nanotube addition. And this is my nanotitanium dioxide addition. See the increase in strength. From the control sample or reference sample to the carbon nanotube sample is the maximum increase. So we have saying this is optimized. I have got optimization at nanosilica 0.75% with respect to cement, carbon nanotubes of 0.02% with respect to cement, and nanotitanium dioxide at 1% with respect to cement. These are verified by many literature reviews, authors, but also there is wide variation in optimizing dosages. These are my results for 0%, 0.5% nanosilica, 0.75% nanosilica, 1%, 1.25%, 1.55%. I am getting your 28 days and 32.55% increase is my optimization. For carbon nanotube 0%, 0.2%, 0.02%, 0.05, 1.1, So I am getting the optimization for this 37.1 at 28 days. In long time, of course, it varies, but that is not our topic today. 1% for TiO2, 1% and 2.5%, I am getting your 28 days at say 1%, 12.6 is my maximum. So optimize that. Now I repeated this optimization from mortar to concrete, M40 concrete. I have used as per I10262. These are my water cement ratio keeping fixed 0.4, sand zone 2 and coarse aggregate this 90 and 10%, Portland cement 400 kg per meter cube, potable water as per mix design. I have got these things. So we will not go into details. Yeah. So what quality this I got 20 days, 90 days, 180 days. Let's see. For 28 days this increase and it is decreasing in 180 days. But CNT this is increasing 52 and TiO2 is decreasing but 28 days and 180 days. So results, see the increase. Okay. At 28 days. Now I am coming at 180 days. See the increase. Increasing more in 180 days. The effect of temperature, I have also the durability effect of temperature on concrete. I have got these results. I have Cubes were tested for compressive strength for thermal properties in muffle furnace at temperature of 200 degrees centigrade. This I have increased. I have CNT is also this leading here. When you plot graph, this is from the reference. This is the this much percent is increasing. Durable, more durable. Now conclusion, optimization I have got what I have said earlier, 0.7, cement concrete. From results it is observed that nanoparticles are compatible and improved mechanical both short and long terms and thermal properties of cement concrete, especially 0.02% CNT system followed by 0.07%, and it should be 0.75, not 0.0075, I'm sorry. These are my microstructure CM or morphology. See the micro cracks are always for the OPC. And more hydrated products, micro cracks have little vanished. And for CNT, we do not get that structure, but it's more uniform, you see. For at NTI2, some posts have been developed, is also uniform. Now, CNT mechanism, why it is, this bond is very difficult to break. That's why I am getting more strength for CNT mortar and for CNT concrete added. See, much time and much energy is requiring to break it. Conclusion, further research on microstructural studies like XRD, SEM, FM, TM, STM are necessary for calculation. I have told you before. Thank you.